can't only buy frozen memories. Get away, it's fine.
Right, so welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to another epic podcast. That's why we're back with another show for you guys. Hopefully, you guys will join us for the next hour and a half or so, where we'll be talking about a few little topics. There's things that's going on in the world we're not aware of, and this is the show we're going to talk about those things. This is the late late show today. Normally, we run this show quite early, but unfortunately, we have summer holidays, and so the schedule is a little bit like everywhere. So, apologies if you were expecting this show like this morning, where you'd normally get this show on the way to school, on the way to work, on the way to college, on the way to wherever. But unfortunately, we're having to run the show a little bit later than scheduled. So, I hope you guys understand. It's the summer break. It's just how it is. Anyway, on today's show, we've got a couple of things to talk about, which I think would be quite interesting. A few things that we haven't spoken about before that I thought, hey, it'd be worthy to touch on these things. First things on the menu for today is TikTok under fire for collecting children's confidential information. This is quite a stern topic to be talking about, really, with TikTok. TikTok has been quite phenomenal in its domination of the social media industry, and I think it was. I looked at it and I thought, you know what, this will be quite a touchy subject with some people, but either way, we should be talking about it. Also, we're going to be talking about Ray Diaz. Yes, he's become a super pedo, everyone. If you didn't know about it, and this is the first time you're hearing about it, he's a super pedo. Also, we got Nerf guns. Should they be banned? I don't know. You tell me. We'll be discussing that as well, and also, and it's weird actually because the topic about Nerf guns was brought up to my attention from what's his face, Fred and the G's, and it didn't actually cross my mind that it would actually be quite a big thing, but it seems to be catching a bit of heat, you know. Nerf guns in danger. Also, Belle Delphine. Did you guys hear about this meme that's been going about? This girl has become the meme of memes. We're going to be talking about that in today's show. Be sure to stick around for the next hour and a half as we get on with this. But before we start, we've got to say a massive shout out to everybody. Big shout out goes out to the guys over at youtube.com. Also, a massive shout out goes out to the guys over at twitch.tv. Massive shout out goes out to the guys over at Discord as well. Thank you for joining me over there, for those of you who are joining me in the show today. Also, I cannot start without saying a massive shout out to the sponsors, because without them, this isn't possible. A big shout out goes out to Cinch Gaming, City Keys, and not forgetting those infamous people over Razor.com, the T4 Army merchandise, and not forgetting G2A, G4G, and Streamlabs, keeping the donations lit, live, and streamlined. So if you guys ever want to donate to the stream or donate to the podcast, you can do it through G4G or Streamlabs. Choose your weapon and donate your money today. Also, a big shout out goes out to the gaming pad, and not forgetting those infamous people over at Epic Games for giving me a goddamn supporter creator code. So if you guys want to support your boy without having to spend any money whatsoever, technically, really, support a creator code. Check it out over at Epic Games, and you can use it in Fortnite and support your boy. And you can join us on Wednesdays where we play Fortnite every single week without fail. But without further ado, let's jump into the first story. I don't know who is going to be the guest of honor on today's show. We're going to find out shortly. We're going to be talking about, this was reported on by the Mail Online, and this was to do with TikTok. TikTok. So TikTok, right, they've fallen into a little bit of hot water with this. Who's this dude? I can't hear it. You guys can't hear that either, right? What the hell is this story on the right that's bursting out here? I don't know what this is. This is not to do with TikTok, though. No, this is some other random crap that's playing in the background. It must be breaking news stuff. Anyway, this is real breaking news. TikTok app slapped with a record $5.7 million fine in the US for illegally gathering data on children. which is 90% of their audience. It says the FTC said the $5.7 million penalty was the largest ever in a children's privacy case. The app failed to get parental consent from underage users before requiring them to submit data like emails, first and last names, as well as phone numbers. TikTok said it would create a separate app experience for its younger users. Have we heard anything about that? I've not heard any update about TikTok creating some app for their younger users. That hasn't come anywhere on the radar at all. So the fast-growing Chinese-owned video sharing network, ironically, it's owned by the Chinese, who are very, very weird with having like Google in their country and what have you. But then they're developing an app like this, who agreed to pay $5.7 million fine to U.S. authorities to settle charges that it illegally collected personal information from children. Now the thing is as well, that starts to creep into my mind about this whole topic, is that China and US have got a very strange relationship anyway. They're not like, they haven't got like the best of relationships out there. But, I'll leave that for another day. The Federal Trade Commission said Wednesday the penalty by the social network, which had been known as Musically, was the largest ever in a children's privacy investigation. The social network, which has been surging in popularity with young smartphone users and taking over from rivals like Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat, failed to obtain parental consent from its underage users as required by the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, known as CARPA, FTC officials said. Man, I mean, stupid people, I tell you what. The operators of Musically, now known as TikTok. See, I didn't know that. I didn't know that Musically actually. I heard people saying to me like Musically has become TikTok, and it was better when it was Musically, but I didn't actually realize that's what happened. But anyway, many children were using the app, but they still failed to seek parental consent before collecting names, emails, addresses, and other personal information from users under the age of 13, said FTC Chairman Joe Simons. This record penalty should be a reminder to all online services and websites that target children. We take enforcement of COPPA very seriously, and we would not tolerate companies that fraudulently ignore the law. TikTok claimed some 500 million users worldwide last year, making it one of the most popular worldwide apps. Wow. 500 million users, dude. I thought PewDiePie was doing well. This is on some next level. Also owned by China's ByteDance Dance, it expanded its reach to the US with the merge with Musically. Now this is starting to make sense. So TikTok was one company, and then they merged with Musically, which was already a US-based company. Now it makes sense. Teens have been flocking to the service, which allows them to create and share videos for 15 seconds of them being completely dicks. That's right. According to the FTC, the company required users to... I made that bit up, by the way. Users to provide an email address, phone number, username, first name and last name, and a short biography and a profile picture, just so they can see what your ass looks like. Examples below. So TikTok, shoot a short clips. Stupid dumb. Anyway, as part of its agreement with the FTC, TikTok said it would no longer allow children under the age of 13 to upload videos, leave comments, create a profile, or send messages. The change took effect on Wednesday, with the app now requiring users to enter their birthday. Oh my god, that is like, it's not like any children are going to be able to outthink this one. They're going to be like, oh my god, what do we do next? How are we going to think of a fake birthday? I don't know how we're going to do it, everybody. I don't know how. Anyway, some users who entered their birthday discovered that the videos has been deleted after they indicated they were younger than 13, according to The Verge. Like we can trust them people, eh? The Consumer Protection Regulator said 65 million accounts have been registered in the United States. Officials said that the company knew that many of its users were under 13 and should have taken greater precautions. It goes on a bit, talking crap, and it talks about this. This is like a little thing here to talk about. Children's commissioners, kids are ill-equipped to teach for tech avalanche. I don't know what the hell that's even talking about. Some random next part of the news. But just to end this, it comes after TikTok announced that it would be launching a series of safety videos in its app focused around user privacy, safety, and well-being settings. The company has faced criticism for child safety advocates who say TikTok has attracted child predators who seek to sexually exploit minors. That's the way I look at TikTok. I have since I don't know. I mean, it's probably a bad way to start talking about it, but from when I heard about TikTok, its creation, all I've ever thought is why, why, why did it need to be even created? And it made sense because it needed to attract pedos. That's the only thing I could think of it. That's the only thing that came into my head was like you got all these really young people, like really young, you and all they're doing is this weird. Not even a lot of the kids in my kids' school in year 6 use it, and I mean, one, they don't realize how dumb they look, which is hilarious, but they just look. I don't know, they just do these weird things. And just to give you a breakdown, if you're a dinosaur and you have no idea what TikTok is, TikTok is a Chinese social media app where users can live stream, create short videos and music videos, and GIFs with a host of functions. TikTok's tagline is "Make every second count." It was the most downloaded app in. I guess it's a bit like what Beam tried to achieve, but failed miserably at doing. It was the downloaded app. It was the most downloaded app, in the US in 2018, and was the world's fourth most downloaded app in 2018. That's ridiculous. Ahead of Instagram and Snapchat, TikTok is known in China as Douyin, where it was launched in 2016 and then made more widely available around the world in 2017. Douyin is still the version of the app used in China, available to download separately to TikTok. Last year, the app was merged with popular music videos, lip syncing, app musically, also with. I got to turn this down, still loud. Also with headquarters in China, most children use the app to film themselves lip syncing to chart hits. That's a pretty good description. That's pretty much all I've ever seen. What's up, Lurks? Welcome to the live stream. Also, community commander root and community showcase. What else is there? It offers users a raft. A raft. If colorful modifications and editing tools, including overlaying music, sound, animated stickers, filters, and augmented reality (AR) for creating short videos. The Beijing-based social network has more than 500 million active users. And the company is now worth more than $75 billion. About six. Is that 60 or 58? Sorry, 58 billion pounds. I mean, this thing was created in 2016. It's now 2019, and it's worth 58 billion pound. Can you imagine a freaking app you download on your phone worth being able to be valued that amount? But anyway, let's touch on the subject that we need to touch on, which is why is TikTok even here? Because I don't know why it's here. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea. Definitely, guys, if you're watching us over at YouTube or at Twitch and you want to join the conversation, you can just head over to discord.gg and you can join the show live and get your opinions across. But I just wanted to, I just don't know. I just thought it was quite interesting that this was the case, Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that everybody gets a chance to join the show if they wanted to join the show. But I just found it really, really weird that this was brought to attention quite late in terms of its tendencies to be pitiful. In a few minutes, I'm eating at the moment. Okay, cool. So we might have Nerdy here in a little while. He'll be a guest on the show today. But yeah, it's just really bizarre. I just don't understand how TikTok got kind of off the radar a little bit because you know what it's the target. Anytime an app is aimed at a target audience where it's children based, you have to be worried. You have to be concerned because you're always going to attract people who are dangerous to children that are going to be accessing these services. And kids are so dumb, they don't even realize that sometimes these apps are created for those purposes and not necessarily for those purposes, but they end up becoming like a prime place for people who are like messed up to do their business, as it were. Um, but anyway, my opinion on this is that TikTok should have never been created. It musically had died, and if only it had died with it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, Gamer Bluey is on the same phase. Gamer Bluey, if you want to join us over at discord.gg, you can actually give your opinion live. Everyone will be able to hear you speak live as well on the channel. So if you want to jump over at discord.gg, join the conversation over here. I'll let you in, no problem at all. Or you can just keep typing your chats, and I'll make sure I'll read them out and make sure everybody hears what your opinion is. But yeah, I mean, the thing is, I think TikTok had its moment and then it kind of blew itself up, to be honest. And I don't know why this chat is not changed. Let's just quickly change that chat line. 1 second. There we go. That's better. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, me personally, I think TikTok should have never had that. I mean, it's a very confusing time with apps like this because it doesn't really make any sense how it even got it stepping up, but it did. Um, the way I look at it wasn't because everyone said to me it was a Musically app, but it obviously it wasn't. Musically was a US based company, and then TikTok was created in Beijing, called something else, and then it developed into TikTok for the wider world, and then it merged with Musically, who were going under, and then that's how they got the US audience. And I think that's probably how it got real big, real quick, because of all those different people. What's up? Um, so yeah, that's just what I think happened with the whole thing. There's not really anything else that happened. Personally, I don't think there's anything else that happened. Um, anyway, let's move on swiftly to the next part of today's show. It's something that I think is quite important. It brings us quite close to the next subject. The next subject and this kind of go hand in hand a little bit in the sense that it shows what happens when social media is exploited by people who have predatory tendencies, if it's a way of putting it. Um, Obviously, we're talking about the YouTuber Ray Diaz, everybody. That's right. Welcome, Ray Diaz. Welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us. Anyway, so Ray Diaz was arrested for allegedly sexual assault. This was reported on July the 13th, 2019. So I'm giving you quite an updated story on this and where things. Right, well, if you don't know who Ray Diaz is, let me see if I can get some pictures up on here of Ray Diaz. I did put him in the thumbnail. But he's basically an Instagram model, basically, who just can't help getting old. Let's have a look. This is Ray Diaz. So, he's a bit of a. He thinks he's a bit of all that, like, yeah, I'm Ray Diaz, this is him again, yeah, I'm Ray Diaz. And this was him as well. Yeah, I'm Ray Diaz. So, he's like, what? What? Not me, man. Not me. I'd never do it. Hey, I can fantasize, right? Anyway, so Los Angeles Police Department arrested YouTuber Ray Diaz. And I mean, they say YouTuber, but to be honest with you, he's more Instagram than YouTube, personally. Anyway, let's talk about this. Char- um, on charges of alleged assault. Diaz, 33, though we're still speculating on how old this guy really is, but is a self described entrepreneur and creator with more than 3 million Instagram followers and 300,000 subscribers on YouTube. So I don't really class the YouTube. You see what I mean? The YouTuber side. It's not as prominent. Hey, what's up, nerd? Um, so I don't really, see his YouTuber side as the bigger side. Really, I see it more of a that's the smaller side. In a recent interview, 17-year-old, just remember the ages I throw out here, okay? Just so you get this, okay? In a recent interview, 17-year-old Angelica Salek. Now, if you don't know who she is, this is a very interesting thing, and I'll show you who she is as well. Just bear with me while I quickly get this up on the screen. I completely forgot that you will know what she looks like. She's also an Instagram model, as you can clearly see. Bam. Okay, Instagram model. Bam. Instagram model. Right, right. You see it. Only issue. The only issue is that she's only 17 years old. But anyway, she had been dating Diaz for more than a year, which means she was 16 when they met. Just in case you're not following. Um, clips posted to her social media alleged show Diaz being verbally and physically abusive. I can't use the footage, I don't think, because it's copywritten now. But basically, it was abusive, leading to calls for his arrest. CBS Los Angeles reported, it was just so scared, always because he would yell at me, always. She said it was my fault. If somebody would ever have any suspicions that him and I were dating, he would yell at me for hours. I'm like, yo, dude, why did you get with the guy for? You know what I'm saying? Just chill. Just chill out. What's the nerdy sending me? Faces and Co. Oh my god. What is this? Top news, is it? Okay, you want to talk about this? I can't hear your headset though, dude. You're going to have to speak up a little bit for me. Um, so, in the same interview, Salek said that Diaz forced her to hid in his bed. Oh, okay, fair enough. Um, Salek said that Diaz forced her to hide in his bed. When police came to search for her, I had to be quiet and not make a sound. Diaz responded to the claims, and said that they were both acting in the clip. It's something you learn in acting class if you study in New York City, he said. The LAPD is aware of several social media posts related to the social media personality allegedly physically abuse and sexual relations with a minor. LAPD tweeted Thursday, "We take these allegations seriously. Currently, the department has directed group investigators to look into these allegations." On Friday, LAPD named Diaz as the suspect in the case. He was taken into custody, hence the picture in the thumbnail, in San Diego by the Elite Robbery Homicide Division Special Assault Section. I'd love to see someone say that out loud. When they turn up at your door, with the help of San Diego Police Department. His bail has been set at $500,000. Uh, we thank the public for their outpouring of concern regarding this case. LAPD Chief Michael Moore tweeted Saturday, "We are better when we share responsibility in making sure every member of our community is safe." I wonder if they think the same thing about the pay. They got paid to do jackal because obviously, Ray did the job, and the public is who told them to where to go. But I mean, that's the story on Ray Diaz. This is where I'm at. There's not really much more to it. This is the meat and bones. Okay, this is basically what happened. There is some videos online which you are more than welcome to go and check out about what happened with this guy and this girl. It is really quite brutal. I don't really want to showcase that because it will cause a bit of distress to some people. I reckon it would. But it's really, really sickening. I think that this happened. Nerdy is on Discord, but I don't know if he's going to use his headset or not to talk, or whether he's going to just message me about phase scissors through the remaining of this podcast. But which is interesting, which I'll touch on maybe at some point at the end of today's podcast. But the basic thing is this guy, okay? This is the reason TikTok became well known, is because of people like this. They use and abuse their power on Instagram to influence people on other platforms to be, you know this. You know what? It's so funny because I've got a bot which actually repeats everything you write, so it tells so I don't miss anything, and I'm basically set it up for when I'm live streaming games and whatever. But basically, it just tried to say that word RHDSA. It tried to say it as a word. So if you so if you retype it into the chat, it will say it again. It will try to keep repeating that word as a word. I think I'll try and say it. If he says it again, I'll try and say it. But Rook says it's it's saying Rook does Rook does Rook does Rook does open up. Um, it doesn't just read the letters out. But anyway, so I mean, the thing is, we just spoke about TikTok, right? That was the first conversation, and then we moved on to this, and you can clearly see this is why TikTok became such and it still is, a predatory environment. You've got a lot of young people on there, boys, girls, and then you've got a lot of old people on there as well. Like, they are literally not on there because they're your friend. I can tell you that much. So the thing is that what do people do? What should young people do? You know what I mean? This is a social media network for them to use, but these all get created, and people who are of influence will use their power to kind of make things happen that probably shouldn't happen. And this is a perfect example of what's happened on Instagram with models, because the guy is a handsome guy. He's got way more followers on Instagram than he has subscribers on YouTube. And so is the girl, but she was 16, man, when he met her, and he's 33 years old, dude. He's 6 years older than me, and I've got a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? I've got a problem with that. But I don't know. I mean, did he do it? Didn't he do it? I mean, if you get a chance to watch the videos or watch any of the, there was a lot of stuff Keemstar reported on with this as well and followed up. And I don't think that it's not right for me to play it here. Only because of I don't want to get copywritten for this crap. And it is fully available to listen to, but I think it's quite disturbing what happens in that. And really, I want to just talk about the fact that I don't personally think it's. I don't know who to blame for it happening, but I just feel like social media has got a part to play in it, in the sense that it gives access to people who can be easily influenced. Like, you imagine, like, if you're like under 18, I would personally say you're highly influenced by older people. I don't condone it. You're right. But the thing is that it's not. It's more than that. It's more than just not condoning the behavior. Gamer Bluey is people who are older, much older than someone younger. Like, say an 18-year-old, right? And someone who's like in their 40s is talking to this 18-year-old. They know the state of mind that person is in. Now, if they're even younger than that, so say they're like 16, even though it may not seem like a lot of time, 2 years, it makes a big difference in what someone's perception is of the world. I know that because I know when I was 18, I used to think fearlessly about everything. And as I got older, I realized that actually I should be a bit more fearful of certain things because it could land me in a bit of trouble. Like, skydiving all the time or riding a motorcycle without a helmet, as an example. So this is the same thing. This is exactly what's happening here. Is that these kind of behaviors? They're not. I do condone them. But I feel like social media is giving these people access to people who otherwise would be out of their reach. And when you're under 18 years old, I'm just saying this as an advice to those of you out there who are. Anyone over that age is easily able to influence and manipulate you into doing pretty much anything they want you to do, especially if they make you feel wanted, valued, and people around you, like the people who are around you, don't show you that, and this one person does. Trust me, you will feel okay. No worries. He's gonna find another one. But that's where I stand with it. I mean, I don't. I think Ray should be facing some sort of. I mean, hey, what's up, Love Pets? Thanks for joining us over at Twitch.tv. If you want to join us as a guest in the show, and if you want to have your voice heard live on today's podcast, you are more than welcome to join us over at discord.gg. I know, dude. Oh, did you? Let's have a look. Limestone County Family against Jewel. I'll have to have a little read on that. Sorry, Love Pets. If you want to join us over at discord.gg, more than welcome to join us. You can give us your opinion live on today's show. All you've got to do is find the T for Army chat. If you guys want the link to it, I'll drop it in the chat right now. So let me just copy that and drop it. And you can give your opinion and let us know what you think about the various topics that we're talking about today. We're currently on Ray Diaz being arrested for alleged sexual assault. But he was also, before that, we were talking about TikTok and the fact that they took, without consent, children's data, personal data, 13-year-olds, and didn't ask for consent from parents. And now I've been sued $5.7 million for it. But there are $68 million or whatever it was, billion dollar company. It's not going to break the bank, is it? But yeah, if you want to join us in the conversation, we've got 2 more topics to go through. So if you guys want to join us for that, no problem. We've also got another topic that Nerdy has come up with, also known as Gamer Bluey, who's put it into the Discord chat. We'll be maybe talking about that as well. That'd be quite interesting. So yeah, if you fancy joining us over at Twitch Discord.gg to talk about this even more, be sure to head over here. The discussion is live. Anyway, my opinion on Ray Diaz is he has to face some sort of prison. There's no way he can't be just let off. I think. I mean, the girl was pretending that everything was fine, but what when you see her open up when he's not there and talk about what actually was going on, that it wasn't play acting, that he was actually being abusive. I think it's really interesting that you see how people are being. What's up, Julius? Thanks for joining us over at youtube.com. Julius, did you want to join us in the Discord chat? If you do, let me just drop that link again. We're at discord.gg. If you want to join us, just click that link. It will take you to Discord. You can join the Discord chat, and then I'll give you the permission to join the podcast, and you can chit chat easily. Mystical Depressed joined. Let me just give you the right 1 second, and that's you. So you can just click on Mythical Demon. You can actually just click on podcast, and it will let you in to talk live. Julius, same thing to you, dude. If you want to join us, more than welcome. So yeah, I mean, I think he should face some sort of prison time. I'm in the Discord. Okay, so that must be you then. Okay, so if you're in Discord, you should see on your left-hand side a list under the T4 Army chat. One voice channel will be called podcast. If you click on there, you'll be here. Have a go. Have a little try. I'll give him a chance. Let me give him a chance to join. But yeah, basically, Ray should definitely face prison time for what he's done. When you watch the stuff playback, you'll see. You'll see. It's quite sad. It's quite sad what he's been up to. Is the VIP role temporary? Yes, it is. It's temporary. Yep. It's only for the podcast. You get the VIP role. What's up? Hey, follows. What's up, man? Thanks for joining us. Follows, did you want to join us on the podcast as part of a guest? If you did, here is the link to Discord. All you got to do is click on that link and it will bring you straight to here. And you can join us on the chat. But I don't know what Julius is doing. He's not clicking the right button, I don't think. If it... Anyway, yeah, so if you look at any of the footage that you get from this, there's one with them arguing in their car about something, and then there's another one, I think he was actually hitting her. It gives her a slap or something, or whatever. I think those two should definitely... I mean, she's come out now and saying that, it wasn't fake, it was real. And I think, her plea should be taken seriously, because I think when it's someone young, it's very easy to just say, oh, you kind of deserved it. Oh, okay, no worries, fellows. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Give us your opinion. What do you think about this Ray Diaz issue? I love it. He was like, sorry, I was doing something. What was you doing? What was you doing, Julius? What was you doing? Oh, here he is. Here he is. He just got to unmute himself. Status. How you been, Julius?
Hey.
Long time.
Yep, long time no see.
Damn. The voice has gone deep, bruv.
Right. So what are we talking
Doesn't
about?
sound... Right, so we were... The first part, we were talking about the... We were talking about TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
And the fact that they were... We were talking about the fact that they had been sued for $5.7 million.
Really?
For... Yeah. They were sued for collecting over 63 million people's children's information without parent consent. 13-year-olds. And they got sued for it. That was the first topic. The second topic was about Ray Diaz. Did you hear much about Ray Diaz?
No.
So, do you know who Ray is?
A little bit. Yeah.
So, just to bring you up to speed, Ray is obviously he's a YouTuber, but really he's mainly known on Instagram as an Instagram model.
Oh.
And he was basically... I mean, what do you think? What's your opinion on someone who's 33 dating a 17-year-old?
Well, how I feel about that is that's crazy. Like,
so yeah, so kind of the probably the same way most people would feel about that.
yeah.
So yeah, so basically he's a 33-year-old man who decided to go out with a 17-year-old girl.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And not only that, he was recorded twice being, one, physically abusive, and the second time being verbally abusive. And he's just been arrested for it now, and his bail has been set at $500,000. But what we were talking about is TikTok.
Okay.
When they had their fine for the 5.7 million, there was the creation of TikTok also brought about a lot of predators, like pedophiles.
Yeah,
and stuff,
I know that.
trying to prey on kids and whatever.
So they've been stealing children information about, like, their parents.
Well, the thing is that, like, if you're a kid and someone much older than you is talking to you, they have a level of influence, especially if they're famous or they have some power behind it. They can kind of convince you to do things that you may not normally do.
Yeah.
And pedophiles have a way of doing things like that. That is just I find absolutely revolting. But they saying like from TikTok, this is what was happening. Once TikTok was created and there was a lot of young people putting videos on there and all that sort of stuff. You would find there was a lot of like then really old people, not like in between. There was like this huge age gap. There was like really young people and there's like really old people.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that before, but I did actually see that, and I did think that was a bit weird. But then we look at the Ray Diaz issue. It's kind of like brings about the light. This is Instagram, but it's the same kind of thing. Instagram has a lot of young models, but also have a lot of older models, and it kind of creates this platform for them to kind of mix, if that makes any sense.
Okay.
And I think between the two, this is where you can find social media kind of becomes a place for predators to kind of strive,
Yeah, so basically predators just come from anywhere. Like TikTok, Instagram, like name it, anything. It'll just come.
Yeah. And I just think like there's not enough done to kind of protect. Because even this guy, he was lying about his birthday for years, you know that?
What?
Yeah, he was making out he was like 26 or something.
Oh, that happened to my friend too. So this kid, right? He was like actually like 12. He was lying about like he was like 18. I was like so confused.
Yeah.
I was like, why? Why would you want to do this kind of stuff?
Yeah.
And then he started doing like weird messages to my friend and stuff. So she had to block him, and then etc. Crazy stuff happened.
I just find it really bizarre how people do that though. They go on those. I can't remember what it's called. It's called like Happy something. Happy Day. Not Happy Birthday. It's called Happy Day or Happy First Day or something like that. And on there you can actually adjust your birthday, or you can pay to have it adjusted so that if anyone searches your name online, it'll come up with like whatever date you've paid for, basically. I don't understand how people could lie like that, dude. I don't know either, but some people are fucking messed up. I mean, look, if you don't know much about this Ray Diaz scenario, I will suggest you go just watch Keemstar's report on it because he's got the videos on there, but which we can't show because they've been copywritten now, so we can't actually show them, which is a bit of a shame because it would have made everything a bit more wholesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, once you listen to those two videos, there's two videos of one there, like he hits the girl, and she's 16 at the time when he does that, and then the second one, she's 17, but he clearly is like gonna, like it cuts off, but probably something physical went down after that conversation, and I think, in one hand, if it wasn't for social media, this would have never come about. We would have never even heard about it. But in the other hand, social media introduced those two together.
Yeah.
All right, dude. No worries, man. I'll speak to you soon. No, I'm talking to someone else. Game of Bluey's going. Yeah, not you, Julius. You're staying for the rest of the show.
Hey.
Right. Anyway, we're going to move on swiftly to the next show because to the next part of the show because this one I thought was quite interesting. It was introduced to me by one of our guests on last week's show. He really wanted to talk about this, and I said to him, "I'll talk about it on the next week's show," which was to do with Nerf guns. Julius, you know what Nerf guns is, right?
Yeah, I have Nerf guns in my my room.
Right. So there's a website called Quora where anyone can post anything about anything, and this topic has been becoming more and more widespread. More and more people have been talking about this topic, which is, should Nerf guns get banned?
Why?
Right. Well, that's a good question. So let's jump into it. So someone asked the question: why should Nerf guns get banned? Right?
Yeah.
Because even me, I was a bit like, really? Why should they get banned? So then this thing came up with, it's not a Nerf blaster which should be banned, but irresponsible behavior with Nerfs, or indeed any kind of toy. I do not feel that Nerf dart launchers are a gateway to real steel obsession. I have over 160 Nerf or Nerf related blasters and do not feel any burning need to own or buy real firearms. Instead of being allowed to run amok, Nerf users should be trained in a proper care of their weapons, including loading, unloading, storage, and other aspects, including use of goggles or protective eyewear during all gameplay. They should also be well versed in team play etiquette. Situational awareness is a virtue.
I know. I know this. So like, as soon as you get a kid a Nerf gun, he just goes crazy with it. Like he doesn't. He's not trained. He's not. He doesn't know anything. So he would just run around. Opposite me real quick.
I mean, the thing is that Nerf is a. Thank you very much, Gamer Bluey. I think like Nerf guns though.
Yeah.
It's a toy, right?
Yeah, it is.
But I'm just thinking, like, if it's a toy, why are we taking it so seriously? If it's a toy,
Yeah, it's just a
can it
toy.
really do that much damage?
It's just I don't know why. It's just a toy. It's not like
Yeah, but you know, if you shot someone in the face with it, do you
yeah,
think
it's
it
gonna
would
hurt a lot. That's what.
Really?
It's just like there are some Nerf bullets that hurt a lot. I forgot what kind.
What have you been hit with a Nerf bullet?
Yeah, so many a lot.
And what do you think? I mean, do you think that like on the scale of do you have like is there a specific blaster that has more power than others or something? Or how
Yeah.
does it work?
I agree with that. Some Nerf bullets they do damage more than others. Like they hurt more than others, but most of them they don't hurt. That's why like.
Oh, this is too hilarious. I'm gonna have to say this. Boo plays TikTok furry has entered the chat.
Wait, what? Oh, wow.
What's
That's
up?
amazing.
Boo
I love
plays.
that.
I love it. That's great. Anyway, Boo plays. Thanks for joining us, dude. If you want to hit that subscribe button, that'd be great. I think you're brand new to this stream. And if you want to join us as a guest on the show and give us your opinions on the topics that we're talking about, you're more than welcome to join us over at discord.gg.
Yeah.
If you want the link to the actual Discord chat, I can drop it in the chat right now. You can join us over there and let your opinion be counted. You know, let us know what you're thinking, especially when you're such a massive TikTok furry. What was I gonna say? Is sorry, carry on. What was you saying, Julius?
So I was saying so like after like all this stuff, I know some people are like crazy because the Nerf bullets like some of them are hurt. Like when I just told you that some Nerf bullets were hurt a lot and others.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, but most of them they don't hurt a lot.
Right. But does it matter if you get smacked in the face with it? Or not?
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's right there. If you get smacked.
Waifu69, spider on your shoulder. Where?
Where?
Oh my god.
Where is it?
Where?
I'm watching the live stream right now. Where is it?
Where?
I don't see it.
Is it above me? Is it trying to kill me?
Oh my.
You know what? Don't even joke about it. Waifu, don't even joke about that, okay? Because I'm not even joking, okay?
Oh,
Literally, okay. It happened to me once because I'm in the studio, right?
Yeah.
It's happened more than once.
What?
Okay, where I've had like I'm in the middle of the stream, like I'm either playing a game and then like I can see it like just crawling on the side of my head like this on the side because I've got like a sofa next to me and it was just crawling next to it. And dude, I'm not even joking. When I killed it, right,
Yeah.
it made a crunch noise like it
Oh.
was a robot. Like a robot spider, like it came to spy on me. Or
Oh, now I'm
So-
getting the chills now.
Dude, don't even talk about the
Yeah,
spiders,
that's
bro. I'm
not-
telling you
that's-
what. I reckon if that spider bit me, I would have been Spider Boy the next day. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I mean, the thing is, the Nerf bullets, right? Like my kids have got Nerf guns.
Yeah.
Okay. And I don't know if you guys have seen it. Fortnite have brought out new Nerf guns. Have you seen them?
Oh yeah, I see it in the stores a lot.
Yeah. They brought like an AR out and a what is it? It's
Yeah, like attack.
It's a handgun.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
that's
yeah. But the thing is, I don't know how good they are, but they say it's really good. But
Yeah.
the thing is, I've seen some of the Nerf bullets, like the ones with the big blasters. You know,
Yeah.
the bullets are quite thick. They're quite round.
It's like
Them ones, I think they would do some damage, dude. You know, I think if that hits you, that must hurt.
yeah, then yeah.
Because I've even done this with my kids. Just to check, like I've said to them, like shoot me with a bullet, and then I shoot them with a bullet, and I see like, does it hurt? And they'll say to me, yeah or no. and sometimes like it depends where you get hit. It could be
Yeah.
the same bullet, but it's where it hits you, right?
Yeah. It's like
But I mean, this kid right on here, right? His name is Nat Vet Fee, right?
Yeah.
He's obviously from some foreign country of some sort. But basically, he's talking about like having like proper etiquette. Like he's saying, they should also be well versed in team play etiquette. Situational awareness is a virtue. So, is Nerf gameplay, is playing as a Nerf gamer very, is it so specific?
gameplay. I, I don't know about this. I haven't done this, so
You sound really far away right now.
yeah. Sorry about that. I'm just on my chair right now, backer. Yeah.
Get close to the mic. Get close to the mic.
Yeah. Is it good?
That's better. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just thinking, like, like when you play Nerf, do you like lay out some rules, some ground rules before
Yeah.
you start engaging?
Because like without rules, there gonna be like fights or injuries. Like so like
I mean, has it ever ended up like that though? Like where people have actually started fighting and stuff?
no, it's like it's rare. But
Yeah.
it happened. It happens.
SV000 Pepper, what are you doing in my Cheeto bag? Oh god, that's hilarious, dude. You're gonna make me laugh. Okay, we're talking about goddamn Nerf.
Right.
Okay, Nerf guns banned.
It's
Okay?
intense.
Should we listen? Don't talk to me about the Cheetos. Or the
Wait,
pepper,
what?
Okay, talk to me about the goddamn. No, he said Pepper. What are you doing in my Cheeto bag? Did you get it? It's too good. No, listen. All I'm gonna say is that no, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know about everybody else. I mean, I played with Nerf guns a few times, and they are super fun, man. I'm telling
Yes,
you
they
what.
are really fun.
I mean, it's the most amount of fun you can have without killing somebody else in real life, you know.
Yeah, as long as you
But the
don't
thing
use
is-
like the hard bullets, the ones that hurt.
Yeah. No, the thing is, have you seen? There's like like you got the old classic Nerfs, right, with the spongy bullets, but then there's these new ones that I've seen that have come up with like these golf ball style bullets. I don't know if you've seen them, like round. I don't know if you've seen that. They're made by. I think they're made by Nerf. I'm sure they're made by Nerf or a company. They're supposed to be like adult Nerfing. You know,
Yeah.
they're not designed for children as such. Maybe like 16 and above. I don't know. But they give you like you can buy masks and shit and body wear and all that jazz. And I've seen people. I've actually seen people in the park, like literally like a bunch of them. Like a bunch of kids, like 16, 17, 18, like together, like literally like hustling, playing some mad ass dogfight game, and like, but they're really well organized in the sense of like, they go at it, but I don't see. I mean, I guess if some small kid ran in the way and got trampled on or got shot at or something, I mean, you can tell the headline news what it's going to be like. But in terms of how I was watching them play, I thought they were playing pretty decent, But then I'm thinking, is that because of their age? I mean, what do you think, Julius?
I think.
I mean, do you think it's the age thing? Is that what makes it different? Like the older you are, the more responsible you're going to be with it, and the younger you are, the more stupid you are with it.
So when you're young, it's like how when you think about Nerf, like when you think about it, like when you're young, you think about it's just like a toy. It's like no, you don't know what to do with it. You just go crazy. But the more older you get, the more responsible you feel with Nerf gun. That's like, because as soon as you give it to a young kid, you're gonna go crazy with it. Just just shoot everybody with it.
But then you find it strange, like how when like one thing I found really interesting was, like younger kids seem to aim the Nerf gun at people's faces more.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Like, what is that about? Where do young kids get the idea like they should be aiming a Nerf gun at someone's face?
Well, they are young, so like they don't understand that much about.
Do you think?
Yeah, but
Yo, SV double 000, give us a follow, dude. You're over at twitch.tv right now. You've been there for a little bit. Give us a follow. We'll do some epic streams, man. We do Saturday, Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday. We do some epic streams. Check out the schedule below. You'll love it. But what I mean, the thing is,
Sunday is the day of the week
oh,
between Saturday
hold
and
on,
Monday.
hold on, Bixby's talking to me. Crazy ass Bixby, it's insane. He's lost his mind. What's eBay messaging me about? Okay.
You said kids with
alright.
masks and bodywear.
Yeah, I mean, I forgot what it's called. Let me see if I can find it. One sec. I've got Google open anyway. Let me see if I can find it. Nerf guns. Let me see if I can find like a Oh look, here it is. Oh shit, it's the first one I found. Look at this. It's called Best Nerf Gun 2019. Obliterate. It's called the right. Yeah. It's called Nerf Rivals. Hold on. Let me type this in.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, I see it too. It's like
No, there's loads of them, dude. Look. Check this out. This will blow you away. Look at these guns. Look at these guns, man. You see these guns? Look. It's like a proper assault rifle. It comes with these round pellets and stuff. Look, this is the handgun kind of thing, and you can even buy these gas canisters for these to make them like they fire really far. Like this is a whole like you see this Nerf rifle. So you got the mask, and then you got like all these adjusted things. You got the magazines. You can reload the weapon. I mean, dude. I saw these kids in the park playing with these, right? And I thought, wow, you guys have come kitted, ready to play. You know what I mean? You're not messing about. But the thing is, I'm just curious to know whether,
yeah.
is it age appropriate? Is it should there be like some sort of like when you get a gun license, you have to go through some training to get a gun, right?
Yeah.
Should it be the same with like Nerf guns and like that kind of weaponry? Because it could. I mean, you hear stories of people who have been shot with this stuff, and some people say that like they got a black eye from it.
Yeah. I heard stuff about that. It's like,
and and it's supposed to be a toy.
yeah, right. That's what I'm saying.
So I'm just like if a toy that does like that does that kind of damage,
Yeah.
what the hell? AM Twinkie, what's up? Did you want to join us over at discord.com for discord.gg for the podcast? You can actually be a live guest, give us your opinion, do exactly what Julius is doing from YouTube.
Yep.
Let me know in the comments down below if you want to join us. I'll send you the link and you can jump in. It's very easy to do. I mean, have you ever played with one of these guns, the rival ones?
Let me look.
Have you ever seen? Have you ever seen them? Have you ever seen them?
No, I haven't seen a lot of them. Or just like, it's like, I never seen these before. Like, I don't play with these ones. I play with the normal Nerf guns.
Nerf guns, right? So next time you're in the store, I'm telling you, take a look, man, because this is some serious. I mean, this is like the next level Nerf. Like they're not like little round, the little long bullets anymore. The little spongy thing on the top.
Yeah.
This is like a round pellet. That it's firing out of this weapon, and I mean, they say it's all fun and games, but I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that you can buy like gas, like gas canisters for paint guns. You can buy them for these to make it fire like rapid rounds.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. It's insane, bro.
Right.
Insane.
And then the Nerf Fortnite guns.
Yep.
It's like they look big.
Let me show you guys that Nerf guns. Let's do the Fortnite one.
I saw the Star one too.
What do we got? Yeah, look, they got the Nerf SPL Elite Blaster. Oh my, what the hell is this? Nerf Fortnite RL Blaster. Got a freaking grenade launcher, man.
Oh.
It's an RPG, man. It's like an RPG. Check this out. I love it. That's class.
That's amazing.
And then obviously you got the normal AR there, and then they've got a new one now. Nerf Fortnite TS1 Blaster. This is like what's like a tac shotgun. That's like a tac. Damn, they've got the whole. They've got a whole set out. Oh, they've even got a hand cannon. Look this out. They've got a hand cannon. HCE Blaster. Oh my god, there's a scope weapon as well. But I don't think that's.
They got like different colored RPGs.
I mean, the thing is, did you hear about the fact that you can't actually have a black gun anymore? It's against the law. Did you hear about that?
No.
Like your toy gun, like a toy gun. If you own a toy gun, right, that is plastic, but it's black, it's actually illegal to own that actual gun.
Oh,
You actually
yeah, I heard about that.
you're supposed to either destroy it or you got to change the tip. It's like an orange plastic thing. They actually sell them for you to stick onto your guns to make them like you see like this gun here, like this gun here. I'm showing you. It's got this orange tip on the front here.
Yeah.
They actually sell these separate now, where you can stick them on top of toy guns, so that the police know they're not real.
Yeah.
That's so
Because
interesting.
even if you didn't put it on there, the police are just gonna be questioning stuff like, is that a real gun or something?
Well, we know, like the police, they ask, they fire now and ask questions later, right?
Yeah,
So,
that's what they do.
you know, there's no point even going down that road with the police.
Yeah.
I mean, the prices are fucking expensive though. I mean, that handgun is £20. That's about like $34 for you guys. I mean, that's a lot of money for a frigging Nerf gun, I think. Only because this has Nerf on it or something. I don't know, but
The Scar is like $45.
you know what I'm saying? That's ridiculous, dude. That's ridiculous.
You can get a battle bus for $40. That's amazing.
You either can play Fortnite or you can literally be Fortnite. I mean, the thing is, I mean, that's the story. That's where we're at. I mean, ultimately, Julius, what do you think? I mean, my personal take is that I don't think Nerf guns should get a ban.
Yeah.
Personally,
Same.
you know, because I mean, the thing is, it's a toy, right?
Yeah.
And I think if it's used properly, I mean, every toy you buy, it says it on the back of the packaging that there's a risk of injury, right?
Yeah.
And they'll tell you to take care and play safe and be careful and watch your environment and whatever. And I think if people aren't doing the basics of, like, if you've got small kids and you're buying them toys that are a lot older for them to play, you need to kind of make sure that they understand like the responsibility you're giving them, as well as like if something was to happen, like the result of that would be someone would get injured quite badly, you know, like the worst case scenario. One person told me, like, you know, if you've got small kids and they're not understanding whatever, just shoot it at them so they know how it feels. And I was like, but isn't it like encouraging to shoot you back?
Right.
They'll probably be like, I'm gonna get you, bitch. I'm gonna get you. Don't you worry.
So the moment you
As soon
shoot
as
a
you
kid,
turn
you're
around,
like,
I'm gonna shoot you.
the moment you shoot a kid, you'll be like, I'm gonna get you next. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
I mean, Julius, what do you think? I mean, do you think this shit should be banned or what?
No, I don't. They're just a toy. Like they're fun to play with. Unless, you know, they're like doing something bad, like they're doing something really bad with the Nerf gun.
I mean, the thing is, what do you think about the whole idea of like there should be like some sort of maybe like schooling around using a Nerf gun? Like, you know, like say you went to the store,
Yeah.
and you went, because I remember back in the day, right, when I bought my first like air rifle. They said I had to sign a license, and then I had to go into the back of the store where they had like this little training thing where they would show me how to load a magazine, unload a magazine, how to fire the weapon, how to make sure it was safe, how to make sure the lock was on, and all this sort of little things. And then send me on my merry way. And then they'll test me a few times to make sure I know how to do whatever. And then I'd be gone, you know. But I would have a license, and if that weapon was found like somewhere or whatever, it's registered to me, so it comes straight at me. And that was just an air rifle, you know. That's not even a real gun. You know, it's using like pellets and stuff. But I'm just thinking, but it could still cause quite significant injury if you shoot someone with it. But I mean, the thing is, should that be the same case with Nerf guns? Do you think? I mean, do they have an age restriction on Nerf guns? I don't even know. I don't know if different ones have different sort of restrictions or not. You know?
No, I don't see any. There's a website that's called Best Nerf Guns for 3, 4, 5, and 6-year-olds.
But that's about it, right?
Yeah.
So I don't really know. I don't really know if there's like, you know, much.
So
Yeah, I don't really know if there's. I mean, we both don't think they should be banned. I mean, I don't know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments down below whether you're watching us live or whether you're watching us on playback. Let us know in the comments down below whether you think
It should,
Nerf guns should be banned or anything else that we talked about in today's show so far. We're going to move on to the last, but not the last topic for today's show, and this is a juicy one. You probably saw it in the thumbnail, which is why you probably clicked on the video in the first place. Which is to do with the infamous Belle Delphine. Do you guys know who she is?
look,
First of all, Julius, you know her?
a little bit. I've seen her on like videos and stuff.
Yeah, I bet you've seen her on
Yeah,
videos.
that's like everywhere.
Dude, that's hilarious. Listen, so this was reported by the Metro, and do you know what NSFW stands for?
NSW. Yeah.
Okay, if you don't know, I'm gonna show you. Okay, so you know.
Family.
See, if you don't know, well, now you know.
Teach
Right,
the
right.
viewers.
You know what I'm saying? Right, here we go. Oh, God, what the hell was that? That was messed up. Paste. Okay, never mind. We'll just do it the old-fashioned way. NSFW. So, the abbreviative NSFW is often used as a warning for an email subject line or social media post when sharing a link to potentially inappropriate content. It means not safe for work or not safe to be viewed at work. That's what NSFW stand for, in case you didn't know. And if you didn't know, now you know. So anyway, NSFW, not safe for work, cosplayer Belle Delphine's Instagram account removed for violating nudity guidelines.
Yep.
Now, I don't know if anyone. I mean, Julius, you got Instagram, right?
No, I don't use it.
You don't have it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All I'm gonna say, right? Instagram has got a stupid amount of nudes on there.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I mean, it's flooded. How this one person's account got removed, and the millions of others that are literally full of, I would just call it pornography.
That's crazy.
I don't know how that is. I mean, her stuff isn't even close to what is on there currently, like right now. Okay, but yet her account got removed. I mean, and I know why. It's because it drew a lot of attention. Lot. I mean, dude, this came out on Friday the 19th of July, this story from Emma Kelly, and this page got 135.6 million shares.
What?
What up?
What?
What up?
What up?
Yeah, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they're making some moves, you know? Anyway, let me just give you some juice about Belle Delphine if you don't know who she is, okay? Belle Delphine's Instagram account has been removed after violating community guidelines. Just in case you were worried that you shouldn't be looking at this girl, she's 19, so it's all good. The 19-year-old NSFW cosplayer has found herself slipping into the mainstream thanks to her bizarre yet frankly genius business plan of selling her own bathwater.
What?
That's right. I didn't misread that. That's exactly what is happening. So, but it looks like she'll have to promote her goods elsewhere as her Instagram account has been disabled. When you head to Bella's account, which has over 4.5 million followers, a broken link appears saying the page isn't available. And according to a number of Reddit and social media posts, this is because Bella was reported for nudity or pornography. Though I don't think that's very fair. Okay, I'm gonna say that right now. One post shared to Reddit titled "My friend Noah got Belle Delphine's account taken down" shared screenshots of a message from Instagram in which an account had anonymously reported Belle Delphine's for nudity or pornography. Now, I don't think this is the account here, by the way. First, okay, Instagram is frigging blind if they don't realize that there is like a billion other accounts, okay, that are reporting Belle Delphine stuff. Okay, there is so many other accounts out there that needs to be reported, and they are not being reported.
I'm back.
Okay, by these. No worries, dude. They're not being reported by these so-called anonymous people. Okay, people are picking on people because of their fame. That's what it's. I mean, if if I mean only a woman could do this. I don't think a man could pull this off. But I'm just saying, and only cosplay as well. You know, it's such a weird industry. I mean, just look at furries, for example.
So they only
But
banned her out of 1 million, like out of everybody else that kept doing this stuff.
yeah, just her because of the amount of fame that she's getting
Oh
from it.
yeah.
So let me just give you the rest of the breakdown. So the apparent response from Instagram reads, "We have taken Belle Delphine's account down. That's for report. Thanks for reporting this account. We removed it from Instagram because it violated our community guidelines. It was unclear what pictures promoted this response. Although Belle is known for posting provocative content on her Instagram account. Though, if you go and check out her Instagram, the provocative stuff that she's put on there is like your standard excessive cosplay that you would see from any cosplayer that cosplays anywhere. You know, it's not like anything that hasn't been seen before. Would you not agree, Julius?
Yes.
I mean, it's a little bit raunchier, don't get me wrong, but it's still the tip. I mean, just look at anime for God's sake. Okay, if you want to know what she's trying to do, she's basically portraying anime. You know,
Yeah.
and anime in the real term is like a fantasy for some people coming to reality, which is like
Which is what she's doing.
yeah, that's exactly that. It's just an image. It's just how can I put it? It's just like a. It's not real. It's not really who she is. You know, she doesn't walk around every day dressed like an anime girl. You know, she just that's what she posts on social media because it brings some money, man. I mean, I'll explain that in a moment about the money, but so anyway, Instagram's community guidelines have been clamping down on sexual images from sex workers on the platform. Bollocks, with model Rebecca Crow recently petitioning to meet Instagram as she believes their censorship policy disproportionately affects sex workers. Now the thing is, I think that's bullshit. Okay, because why the hell is Instagram? See, this is what I was talking about before. You see, like, can you see now, Julius, how all of this kind of ties into each other? Can you see this? We started off with TikTok, we went to Ray Diaz, and now we've come to Bella, and it's all to do with Instagram. Can you see that? It's all to do
So
with.
Instagram is just causing. So
It's just social media, dude. It's just a load of social media stuff. You know, they create social media app. It creates children to go on there. Then you get somehow pedophiles are on there, and then somehow people are getting abused. And then you're like, how is this happening? And then before you know it, you've actually got sex workers on the bloody app. How do you protect anybody? And the sex workers think they're doing nothing wrong. I don't understand how they even think that for a second.
Why? Why would you
But
think
anyway.
of that? Why would you think of that?
I don't know. It's just so bizarre. I don't understand how they think they're not doing anything wrong. They shouldn't be on there. That's not what Instagram was built for, right?
Right. Instagram is not built for this.
That's what I'm saying. So anyway, Instagram's guidelines state we know that there's are times when people might want to share nude images. That's understandable. That are artistic or creative in nature, but for a variety of reasons, we don't allow nudity on Instagram. This includes photos, videos, and some digitally created content that shows sexual intercourse, genitals, and close-ups of fully nude buttocks. Though I'm not even joking, you could go on Instagram right now and you better find some. But it also includes some photos of female nipples, but photos of post and women actively breastfeeding are allowed. Nudity in photos of paintings and sculptures is okay too. So it's a very greyish area with Instagram. They're not sure, they don't know how to determine whether something is artistic, whether something is natural, like breastfeeding, for example. But then some people have a fantasy about that shit too, which is so weird as well. I mean, what are you thinking? But anyway, um, the thing is, I personally think the reason that she got banned on Instagram, okay, and why people were reporting her for whatever. It's because she managed to sell her own bath water. Okay, so imagine, right? I have a bath, and then I somehow managed to bottle that water up and sell it to my fans, and they buy it. Like they buy it to the point where we sell out. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone, I'm telling you, anyone would report me for that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what are you doing right now, Julius? Looks like you're going for a run.
No. I was just I got the fan on. That's why.
No, of course, it's hot. It's hot in here as well. Dude.
Yeah, you're not the only one.
So anyway, Belle's tweet account followed by 275,000 people is still active, with pictures of the gamer posing with vibrators and in the shower, still available. The UK-based social media star has made a career out of her raunchy pictures, charging $25 a month
What?
on her Patreon for access to her explicit Snapchat and other hidden posts. The really funny thing is she was the bathwater. The bathwater is the one. Okay, that's what made her. Yeah. That's nothing. Okay. So as well as her Patreon, Bella decided to branch out into selling her bathwater. Okay, and while it sounds ridiculous, okay, I know it sounds ridiculous. Okay, she sold out 500 jars at $30 each.
What? Crazy! Oh my god!
People bought a small jar. It was like this big, a tiny jar. I wish I'd bought one now to showcase it on the podcast. Look, Bella's bathwater.
So it was like tiny.
Yeah, it was like tiny. It's like a just imagine like a hair gel pot, a pot of hair gel.
So she basically just
like
ripped people off.
Dude, she just took a bath, took a piss in it, and then sold it to people. So there is a joke in the community among gamers where they will comment on a post saying, "Let me drink your bathwater." She tells the metro.co.uk, and although it's a joke, I just kind of found the idea of turning it into a reality and actually letting people own my bathwater was funny. Right. Bella continued, the last few days that the website has been open, I've sold over 500 bottles of bathwater. As of now, I've had to stop as I can't actually take enough baths and it's sold out. I mean, what?
She basically just got everybody to buy it.
Well, dude, there's some sick. I mean, do you know how the cosplay community works? I mean, have you seen them? Like they are the most. I mean, I hate to say it, but they are the most bizarre industry ever. I mean, they attract the weirdest guys on the planet.
Oh, you're not the only one. Didn't TikTok do that? TikTok did that, sort of.
I mean, there's guys who are attracted to girls who wear those weird ears,
Yeah.
And or do those weird faces, just pull those weird anime faces, and she's a pro at doing it, by the way. And but the bathwater, that one shocked me. That one totally blew my mind.
That's so crazy.
$30, 500 jars gone.
$30 just for a little jar.
I mean, you imagine, right? She's saying she can't. She's had to stop the selling of it because she's run out of supplies. She can't have enough baths to fill up the jars. I mean, what is that? She must be taking real care when she takes a bath to make sure that everyone gets a equal amount of bacteria from her dirty skin,
Yeah. That's so.
But that is the story about Belle Delphine. Now, if you didn't know, okay, there is an additional part to this story.
Ooh.
Which we'll touch on right now. Which is Pokemon offers to buy Fortnite partners bathwater following Belle Delphine's fiance.
Oh my god!
That's
How
right,
worse does it get?
So, a controversial Instagram star and a head e-girl, Belle Delphine, went viral after selling jars of her own bathwater, promoting a slew of hilarious jokes and memes across the internet, and there was a lot of memes. And even popular Twitch streamers, Imane, Pokimane,
Yep.
Anis, got in for the fun, as stated during a game of Fortnite duos. While Pokimane herself jokingly asked fans to stop asking for her bathwater shortly after Delphine's bath tub business venture went live. That didn't stop her from asking another gamer girl for her wares.
Wow.
Pokimane got partnered with another female player on Fortnite duos who was using the screen name Bathwater Ashley, promoting a hilarious trade from the streamer asking for Ashley's bathwater. So
Yeah.
that was just the step up. That was the next bit of what happened with that. So I mean, there is a video which I cannot play because I know I will get striked for that straight away.
YouTube.
The timestamp is 1 minute and 15 in. If you're watching it on mobile, you're more than welcome to watch it. It's quite hilarious what they say, and that comment brought out about. I mean, you can literally go onto Google now, and I mean, I think I could probably do it right now. If you go onto Google, you go to images, and you type in here. Oh, I should have been careful with that. You type in here, Belle Delphine. Look, it's the second one. Meme. Look at this. Look at it. I mean, some of these made me crack up. Look at this one. This one's. She's got this. This girl is selling gamer girl bathwater.
Why? Oh, gamer girl bathwater? How is this possible?
There's another one which I thought was hilarious. Belle Delphine. Expectation on the left, reality on the right. I saw this. I thought, what? This is so hilarious. But this is her thing. The eyes rolling up thing is her, catchphrase. But there's so many. There's some. I like the short ones. The short ones are better. Belle Delphine, gamer girl, bathwater. And then there's which one was this one here? Belle Delphine said if she got 1 million likes on Insta photo, she'd start. Oh yeah, that one was hilarious. She said she would start the Pornhub thing. That one.
Expectations. No.
Dude, I'm telling you what, man. This girl, she raped it. She knew what she was doing. But anyway, that is the story. I don't really want to talk much more about Belle Delphine. But basically, my takeaway is this girl is a genius. I mean, she's 19. How much is she worth? Should we have a little look?
I'm gonna come join my.
Belle Delphine's net worth. Let's have a look. How much is she worth? Let's have a look. Because I reckon.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna come join my tablet.
Oh, cool. Belle Delphine's net worth is estimated at 500,000 USD. She earns from Snapchat premium subscribers, Patreon, and YouTube. Exclusive access to her snaps will set you back $50 per month. Delphine recently launched her own website store selling mouse pads and posters.
Hey, I'm back.
Yeah, that's better, man. You sound super clear. Mouse pads and posters, she sells on her website, and it will cost you $50 just to stay in the nude. I mean, in the loop. That's right, everybody.
Wow.
Yeah. Her net worth, $500,000.
Oh my god.
That's what she's worth, dude. I mean,
That's
30. I mean, how much was the bathwater alone, man? I mean, how much did she make? She made so much money from the bathwater alone. She made enough money. 500 bathwater, right? At $30.
with little jars, by the way.
What's that?
She did with little with little jars too.
Yeah, little jars. $15,000 she would have earned from that.
Oh my god.
Just selling bathwater. Dude, imagine you take a bath and then you think, fuck it, I'm gonna bottle this shit and sell it. And someone actually buys it. Not one person. You sell out. You sell out to the point where you can't make any more.
Yeah. I'm actually kind of impressed on how she managed to sell those little small jars. I'm actually still
I mean, do you remember a YouTuber called Zoe Burger? I mean, she was a Twitch streamer to begin with. Do you remember Zoe Burger? There was this big thing about this girl called Zoe Burger, and she used to stream pretty much semi-naked. Do you remember this chick? She's
a
the
little
one who
bit.
brought it. She was a while back, but she brought about like this massive change on YouTube, on Twitch's platform, where they had to bring in the new policy changes that you are not allowed to stream without decent amount of clothing on. Do you remember this? I don't know if you remember this happening. And then she moved over from Twitch and went straight to YouTube. And YouTube doesn't have any policy on
Yeah.
nudes, really. That like you can't be nude, but you can wear literally anything to stream on. But basically, right, she's done what Zoe Burger did, but the most perfect way possible.
Like that's impressive if you think about it. That's actually kind of impressive.
I'm just thinking, like, did she sit back and think, like, how can I convince men? Because that's who the audience is
Yeah.
men.
You're mostly
right?
men.
How can I convince men to part with their hard-earned cash? I'm 19. How can I make? I mean, when did she even start? I don't even know when. When did she even start? Let's see. Belle Delphine started. I don't know why I got caps on. Sorry about that. No, that can't be right. March 21st, 2018. That can't be right. That can't be right.
What? That does not seem.
No, that's not right. No.
They're giving us wrong information.
They are. No. Let's just type career. Maybe it will show us something there. Oh, here we go. There's a bio here. Let's have a look. I've got to be careful what I click on because it could be dangerous for us. Okay, so birthday, we got it. Well, she was born in 1999. Well, she's from South Africa. Did you know that? She's 19. She's Scorpio. And when did she begin? Before fame, her oldest archive selfie was dated March of 2015. This girl has literally smashed it. Not even gonna lie. Dude, 2015. And we're in 2019.
I'm out of words. I'm out of words. I don't have anything.
Dude, could you imagine, yeah? You started in 2015. By 2019, you're worth $500,000.
Like that's.
And you're selling jars of bathwater at $30, and people are buying it. And you earn $15,000 from it.
And then you get sold out. you sell all the bathwater.
I mean, that's just insane. That's just absolutely insane. But that's where we are with the story. I mean, is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's good.
Who knows? I don't know.
I mean, I would have loved to have seen who got the bathwater. Probably some sickos who probably drank it and gargled it like.
You know,
teeth and, like,
you know, some
there's
people
a
would do
sick
that.
fucking-
Like some people
Dude,
would.
there is. I bet you some people just poured it into their own bath and just like,
Yeah.
I'm soaking myself in Belle
Yeah.
Delphine's bath. I wonder if someone ordered like a shit ton of it as well, like enough to fill up a bath. Imagine if someone's filled up a whole bath of this stuff.
Yeah.
That'd be disgusting. But I mean, the thing is, I don't know. I mean, that's my personal takeaway from it. I don't know whether Bella is right that she exploits this stuff or it's wrong. But there's obviously a market for it. So I just think, what's the harm in it? It happens. I mean, the thing is, what do you think, Julius? Am I wrong in saying that?
I don't know. To be honest.
Would you be happy if this kind of thing did not exist on the internet?
Yeah. Like
You would.
Are you talking about the bathwater?
I'm talking about just to go in general. the exploitation. You know, we hear this a lot, isn't it? Like, I have to work my ass off to get subscribers on my channel. I
Yeah.
have to work my ass off to get people to watch my streams. Right? This chick, she just has to take a picture of her ass. and
That's all she has to do with it. Boom.
It's done. You know, or just
Boom.
take a bath, and she's doing it. So I'm just saying, you know, like she started. She started at the same time I started my channel. Okay, we're in two different realms here. Okay, if you wanna come in, I'm on the wrong journey. Okay, she's fucking worth $500,000, and I'm worth probably about $50.
You know what's dumb?
What the hell?
Like, so yeah, there are some dumb people out there. I'm not saying that everybody is. Like, I'm not, but you know, the people that be doing dumb stuff with it, like, they'll be like drinking it or doing something stupid with your friends with it.
Mm,
That happens a lot. You can't say no. You cannot say no.
man, that must be disgusting. I'll tell you what.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
everyone's
like,
to their own. You know what I mean? I mean, my personal opinion is that's disgusting. But
right. That is
everyone's to their own.
disgusting. Yeah, everybody is their
I
own,
mean,
anyways.
if you wanna order, like, you know, bath water from someone and spend $30, I mean, that's your thing.
Yeah, that's you. That's not us.
No. I mean, I would say spend $30 on something else. But you know, hey,
Yeah.
what do I know, right? What do I know? I don't understand how the relation came about though with the whole gamer girl, gamer bath water. Did she game while having a bath? That's how it became gamer girl bath water. I don't know. Maybe I should name my next stream that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, clickbait. You know, clickbait.
Yeah.
Literally.
A lot of people do
Just imagine.
clickbait nowadays. You know.
Yeah, clickbait's the way forward, isn't it? That's the way forward.
Yes.
But anyway, I mean, my opinion is I don't know. I don't know if it's bad or good. It's for someone, and it's innocently done, and I think she's very smart. She's done it in a very gentle manner.
Yeah, but she
proving
did
up-
get herself
she-
banned, like suspended, like disabled.
Yeah, but that's not her fault. That's more
Yeah.
people who are hating on her success.
Yeah.
You know? And the fact that she found a loophole. She found a way.
Oh,
You know?
and this is what I hate. You know when you're doing something like really good, and then someone thinks you're not, so they try to report you.
Yeah.
Like that's like I don't understand why. Like you're doing something good for these people, and then someone comes like, "Oh,
But-
hey, she's doing something bad. Let me report her." I'm like, "Wow."
Yeah, but I think it's but the thing is, I think it's because again,
Yeah.
because she's doing something which is they can't achieve themselves. So, like I'm telling you now, I started at the same time as this girl, and we're in two different rides. Okay, we're riding two different waves.
Yeah.
Really. I'm on the path of losing subscribers every day, and she's gaining them. Even though she's banned, she's still gaining them.
Like
For bathwater. But the thing is, it's very interesting. I think it's a very, very interesting
yeah.
scenario. The whole thing, and it's so interesting how because she's done it in a very smooth way to kind of expose like it's not her fault. It's actually people who are using her stuff.
Mm.
They're the real problem because if they didn't exist, she wouldn't be making any money.
Yeah.
You know. And it's fair for her to say that because it's true. If they didn't exist, this trend wouldn't even exist. We wouldn't even be talking about this.
Yeah,
right?
I wouldn't be here. Neither of us wouldn't be here.
There you go.
Yeah.
But she's made the news. Hopefully, she'll make my video, get a bit more views. But anyway, that's my opinion. What are you thinking about this, Julius? You think there's anything else you want to add to this little story?
Mm.
This little mayhem.
Wait, when you said disabled her account, did you mean like permanent?
This is the thing. There's no actual. It's not been deleted. It's just been disabled. And I don't know. There's not been any other updates to say whether she has to do something in order to have the accounts reinstated or remove anything. So I don't know.
Mm.
And I don't think her Instagram account was that bad, to be honest with you, compared to some that I've seen. I don't know what you think, but
Yeah.
I mean, do you think it was any different or?
I like anything different.
Yeah, was it? Would you say her account was quite bad for an Instagram account, or was it quite normal? Really?
I'll be in the middle. Like to be honest, I'll be in the middle. Like
Yeah,
normal and not kind of normal same time. If that makes any
yeah,
sense. Yeah.
yeah. No, I get what you're saying. It was a little bit over the. Some of the stuff was a bit like, okay, that's a bit sketchy,
Yeah.
but it's that bloody cosplay stuff, which I don't care who the cosplayer is. They all are a bit strange. The pictures are a bit weird because the pictures are depictions. This is going to sound weird, but the pictures are depictions of drawings made into reality, so they're going to look weird. Just go to any anime show, okay? Go
Yeah.
to any MCN Comic Con, any Comic Con show. Just go to any one. You'll see what I'm talking about. Trust. I've been
Okay.
there a lot. I know. But anyway, that's all we have for today's show. I just want to say a massive thank you to obviously Julius for joining us as a guest
Yep.
today on today's show.
Hey, if you ever
Thanks
doing
for
any more podcasts, just let me know. I could be in more podcasts. No, never.
the problem
never.
with the only problem with the podcast is that a lot of the time we do these quite early, but because currently we're on summer break, the time
Yeah.
is not specific. So it could be any time during the day. That's the only problem with it.
Yeah.
It's whenever I find a time, and literally today's show's the late podcast, which
You
is
could just message me on
not it's-
Discord too, though. You could just message me on Discord if you want me to join. It's like I mean,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
up to you. Yeah. I'm welcome.
Okay, yeah. No, that's cool for you to tell me. So I'll keep you in mind for the future.
Okay.
And if you see your name go yellow like it is now, it will let you join the podcast automatically. If it's
Okay.
not, if it's grey, then you won't be able to join. It won't let you. It'll kick you straight out.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah. So I just want to say massive thank you to Julius and Gamer Bluey for joining me in the Discord chat today. Thank you for your opinions. Thank you for
Yep.
what you have contributed. We'll be back obviously tomorrow with more Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh,
Hopefully,
hey.
hopefully it's going to be the first stream that we're going to have back after like 2 months or something.
Yeah.
It will happen no matter what. I will be streaming Red Dead 2 tomorrow. So join me for that live
Yep.
stream. It's going to be sick. It's going to be lit. It's going to be fun as always. There's so much stuff to do on Red Dead, and I've missed so much as well. Obviously, before we go, we've got to say a massive shout out to the guys over at youtube.com.
Yep.
Big shout out goes out to the guys over at twitch.tv as well. Thank you very much for joining me over both places. A big shout out goes out to the sponsors, because without them, this isn't possible. Massive shout out goes out to Cinch Gaming, City Kids, and off again, there's infamous people over at Razor.com, T for Army Merchandise, G2A, G for G, Streamlabs, and not forgetting the gaming pad and Epic Games, everybody. That's right, your boy got himself the supporter creator code.
Oh,
Support
hey.
me. That's right, support your boy.
What's
okay?
your creator
Head over-
code? What's your?
Same, it's the same as the channel, dude. To me,
Oh,
25.
okay, I got
Type
you.
it. Yeah, type it in and support your boy. Just like
I got you.
Julius is doing over here. Do it like everybody else.
Yep.
I'm telling you. I don't know who the hell it was. I think it was Works. Someone spent 10,000 V-Bucks with my creator code, and I can't tell you. I need more of you to do that. Okay. Okay, I need more people to spend money. They're V-Bucks. Okay, I'm telling you, you spend V-Bucks, you buy your own shit, but they're giving me plenty of money in return for you using the creator code. So just use it. But that's pretty much where we're going to end today's show. I just want to say a massive thank you again to everybody for joining us. As always, you are beautiful, you are special, and I will never forget you. Thank you very much. I will see you guys on tomorrow's live stream. It's going to be sick. Red Dead Redemption 2. Do not miss it. It's going to be lit. But until then, guys, as always, stay safe, stay awesome, and peace.